and we would promote that. Look what we've done. We've developed these players and they're playing on the national level. Is that going to happen? It might. It might, but if we don't work on it, it's not going to happen. Okay, and then economize. I'm looking. You guys have hardly any space at all to play in. None. You guys got a quarter of the field, and so you have to economize your space. I'm going to try to do the whole workout in a little area so that you can understand that you can do something in a 40 by 40 or a 30 by 30. You can have a whole session. I know personally I can have a whole session in a 30 by 30, and from beginning to end. And not that you want to do that all the time, but it looks like that's the deal. I look at West Sunset, and everybody's got a little corner, and we're all trying to make that. So you have to economize your space and economize your time. I'm almost done with this talk here. Okay, so there's something called the SAID principle. It's a big fancy term. It's a big fancy term that I kind of glommed onto. I like it. It's the specific adaptations to impose demands, and that means, I know it's a big, like I swallowed an encyclopedia, but what it means is we're a soccer team. We're not a track team. Do soccer. Do soccer all the time. Don't just send them for a run. Don't, if you have a theme, if your theme is going to be passing, for the day, whatever it is, warm up in passing. Make them warm up in passing, make their skill development passing, make everything passing, economize your time, make sure there's other things that you can put in there, but make your coaching points about passing. And I guess I should say this, I talk fast, and so if you have any questions, you should ask them as we go. There's going to be a whole bunch of information today. The information will be like this. I'm going to give you a bunch of exercises to use. All right, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And so you have to make sure that we're giving them the coaching points and teaching them the proper technique, and we're going to show you that today. But there's two things going on. There's the exercise, and then there's how you coach it. And from what I see, everybody understands. Everybody understands the game a little bit. And okay, how many people are brand new coaches? Brand new coaches. You're brand new coaches, right? Did you play the game? So then guess what? You kind of know it, right? The only difference between a player and a coach is being able to communicate what you know to a younger person. That's it. And yelling and screaming doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay? The research says that if you're nice, people listen. And that's research I got at organizational theory. I know it's what your grandmother told you, but it works.
It doesn't work with my wife.
Ferguson.
It does or doesn't?
That's a whole nother session.
Yeah, exactly.
And believe me, I have an opinion there.
So do I.
Okay.
But in the heat of the moment, we oftentimes are yelling to make our point, and they're not listening. The second you start raising your voice once, twice, then it just goes to blah, 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 and everything that you wanted to make goes after it.
I had a high school coach that yelled at me all the time, and he, Tom Carroll, when he used to yell and scream and spit and the whole thing, and all I used to look at him was like, he's really mad. Yeah. I had no message at all. I'm like, wow, I just don't get him any mad because he's crazy. So, and little kids are really good at pretending that they understand. When you say, everybody understand, they all go, oh yeah. Yeah, because that's the correct answer. Yes, we understand. They have no clue. They have no clue about what you're saying. Because as soon as they go out there, they don't know what they're doing. So,
I want them to tell you what you just told.
Okay, so, make it fun. Make it fun. And how do you do that as coaches? As coaches.
Hey, boys.
As coaches, you get to make it fun, all right? How do you do that? Be organized. I've been coaching for almost 40 years, and I still write out my plans. I like to write them out, I like to play them in my mind, and then come out, and when I come out to practice, I set everything up, I lay things out, I make it look nice and neat. Players come out, they feel important. You have something for them to do right away. Be prepared. It's a little bit more work, but in the end, you have them. The stuff on research that teachers research is if you don't get them in the first 5 minutes of class, you've lost them. You've lost them for the whole practice. So you're going to be out there for an hour and a half, and if you don't have them in the first 5 minutes, guess what? You're going to struggle the whole session. So be organized, be prepared, have it all set up, they want you to tell them what to do. They want that more than anything, but if you don't, they're going to be off doing whatever they want. So that's how you make it fun. Soccer is fun, but be prepared, have it organized, have them moving all the time. Do not have them standing in lines. If I look up, I see it, you guys, everybody. There's lines. It's not fun. Lines are not fun, and there will be some things today that there will be some lines, and you'll understand why there's lines because there's no other way to do it. But you got to keep them moving, keep moving, because you know what, you'll lose them. So that's one thing for sure is keep it fun, be organized, be prepared, come in, be happy, okay? Their job is to make you miserable. You're the adult. You're the adult. You get to stay a step ahead of them and do that. Don't let them get a hold of it. Don't let the inmates run the asylum, because they will. All right, so that's my advice. Those are the observations I see. When you guys have any questions at all during the year, one cool thing about having a coaching director is you're not going to come in and do a coaching clinic and go, good luck, and take a hike. All right, so right now we're going to do a bunch of stuff, and hopefully you'll take some notes and you'll see that, but I will be a resource for you. You can say, can we do this for this? Yes, we'll talk about all those things. I love talking soccer, so you'll never ever bother me or whatever. So that's kind of one of the things about having somebody here all the time is we can do this, and then you just got me. You just got me, and I'm not going to be, I will say this right now, I stand with you guys as a coaching director. I'm a coach, I want to be with you guys. So I'm not going to be up here pulling strings and doing that. I'm going to stand and get my hands dirty and be with you guys and really get the coaching done. So I'll be around, and so there you go. All right, so we are going to, looks like we're going to use everybody. You guys ready?
We're ready, Coach.
Okay, you guys ready?
There's one thing. Above all, be early. There's nothing worse than kids going out there and the coach is coming in with the bags 10 minutes into practice. Be early. If you have two coaches, you call him, say you get there early, I'll stay late. Because there's nothing worse than, I'm not joking, you go out there and there's 15 kids standing, where's the coach? Oh, he's walking down the road like this, 10 minutes late. Be early, be 15 minutes earlier, asking the kids to be early, so you be early. So if me and him are coaching, I call Leo and go, hey Leo, you get there early, I'll stay late. But you have to be early, you can't be late. There's no, it looks terrible to the parents, it looks terrible to the kids, because you know what, the coach is late, he doesn't care. So we all work, everybody has a job. You know what, be early, make a phone call. If there's a coach with you, make a phone call, say, hey, I'm going to be late, you get there early.
Just call me, you can call me, I'll start your practice.
But you have to be there early, you can't be late.
I'll start your practices for you, all right? If you're going to be late, just give a call, okay? All right, but above all, what John said, be on time.
You have to be on time.
Oh, I want to say one more thing too. Don't bring your cell phones to practice. Don't bring them back. Nothing says I don't give a crap about you guys when you're standing on the phone, all right? Texting or doing that kind of thing. And so we ask the players not to bring their cell phones to practice. We shouldn't either. And I know that we're all attached to our cell phones. Me too. I walk around with mine all the time because my whole life's there. But in practice, don't have them because people